Greetings, it's Dr. Bobby Price, your plant-based pharmacist and nutritionist, also author of Education Over Medication. And today I'm going to be talking to you about what is stealing away your health, okay? And I think this is such an important topic because quite often we start to develop conditions in the body, whether it be aches and pains in the joints in the lower back, whether it be, skin eruptions or acne that develops in the body, digestive issues. Maybe we go to the doctor and we get a diagnosis, high blood pressure or diabetes. And most of us are thinking to ourselves, this probably occurred within the last month. But the truth of the matter is, once your body is in either a disease state or having conditions develop inside of it, it's been developing over the course of months, years, and even decades. Okay, so what I want to talk about is those major things that contribute to your health being stole away along that process. Okay, so one of the number one ways our health gets stolen away from us is going to be the food industry. Over 90% of the foods in the food market didn't exist 60 years ago. Okay, so most of the foods that are inside of the food market are food products. That means that when you turn it on its label and you look at the ingredients, over half of the ingredients sound like chemistry, okay? And it's that chemistry that is contributing to your demise, okay? Which leads me to number two, toxicity. That food chemistry, in large part, is actually very toxic, okay? It's not only very toxic, but it's very acidic. And this is not only in your food supply, but this is also in cosmetic and hygienic products as well, lotions and shampoos and such, okay? The third thing is going to be sugar, okay? Sugar not only can cause diabetes and high blood pressure and contribute to heart disease, but it can cause overall inflammation all over the body, okay? And it also feeds cancer and makes cancer tumors grow, okay? The next thing is going to be poor gut health. And all of those things that I just mentioned before can contribute to poor gut health. Your gut health or poor gut health is actually a sign that your health is deteriorating. And the reason why I say that is because all disease and health begins and ends inside of the gut. The other way we slowly see our health diminish is going to be our healthcare system. And the reason why I say that is because our healthcare system today is designed to treat sick people, okay? It's not designed to actually prevent disease. So we're not getting information on how to prevent disease in our bodies. So we often end up at the hospital with a diagnosis, okay? So you can go to the hospital and actually get labs done. And if the labs come back as actually correct and accurate or within the normal values, they'll send you home. And that's because our healthcare system is designed only to treat sick people whose body is in a condition that shows with the labs that their body isn't functioning properly. But your body could actually be sick when the labs are correct, okay? The last thing that I'll contributes to our health actually declining is going to be the pharmaceutical industry. And the reason why I say that, if you look up the fourth leading cause of death in America, it's going to be stroke, but tied along with stroke is going to be pharmaceutical drugs. Pharmaceutical drugs kill over 128,000 people every year, okay? So it's a major contributor. And I'll get into how we play a role in that in just a second. But the last thing that contributes to our health being stolen away, and the major contributor to our health being stolen away, is going to be you. And the reason why I say that is because most of us are not taking full responsibility for our health. We're making our health an option instead of a priority. And so what happens when you make your health an option is when you end up with that diagnosis, you may have a condition, or your condition may have sort of digressed to a point where you can't actually heal yourself. Okay, so we have to make our health our actual priority. The other way we contribute is that we don't understand how powerful the decisions we make with our spoon and our fork, okay? As they say, food is medicine and you are what you eat. And so if you eat foods that are fast, cheap, and processed, your body will be fast, cheap, and processed, okay? And another way that we are a major contributor to our own demise is that we choose to be medicated instead of educated. We've all heard the saying that food is medicine, okay? And we've all heard that herbs are made for the healing of the earth. And when you don't choose to make food your medicine, then you choose to make drugs your medicine, okay? And as I mentioned before in the previous, pharmaceutical drugs do contribute to the demise of many Americans. And the last thing I'll say is that we don't understand how our bodies are in line with nature. And when we align our bodies and our habits with nature, we're able to actually make sure that we have our health. We're able to make sure that we prevent disease. And we're able to make sure that we have a higher quality of life. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And until the next time, peace and blessings and Godspeed.